so I gotta write down all spells that I get.
Boom, live.
Let's do it.
Oh, we're live.
Welcome, friends, to was it session 3 of the Serpent Isles side adventure. Last we left off, our band of intrepid heroes. Say hi, intrepid heroes.
Hi, intrepid heroes.
Just ripped off Dimension 20's little thing.
Yeah.
Last we left off, they had left the Broken Mass Tavern after agreeing to take a job for Urex, seemingly a pirate back in the good graces of a former pirate band that wanted him dead. They agreed to meet upon a later time, and in their downtime went to the infirmary where they spoke to the unconscious sole survivor of the Wave Runners of Prince Tyle's fleet. Through a series of rolls and some clever use of magic spells, they were able to reach further inside and contact the closed off consciousness of the Wave Runner. Through some investigation, Dallin got a little closer look as to what caused the destruction of the fleet. From there, you guys went back to the Broken Mast and completed the first part of your job for Urex, sailing expertly through the double ring blockade of the island and securing the goods and hauling them off to the shore. We ended last session with you guys huddled up around a little side path in the jungle to make camp for the night before starting your journey in earnest the next day.
So it's the morning.
It could be the night if you guys wanted to talk or do stuff. I know towards the end we were getting a little short on time, and there were some questions about the crates and barrels that you were unloading and the materials inside them.
Yeah. Spice.
If you guys want to do anything with the crates and figuring them out at night, then you're more than welcome to. You guys do recall that Urix's right-hand man, the dwarf Bellion, who you were sailing with, indicated to you guys that you would rest this first night while the other members of the party took watches and watched over the goods.
So multiple nights.
Yeah. Bellion never gave you a direct answer as to how long of a trek it is, but Rock does know that it's at least a few days travel from where you guys were at to get to the southern part of the island where this abandoned ship is.
We're going south. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I was 100% convinced this was going to be like a one-night thing. So it's funny.
Oh, that's why Jordan gave us like that time to prepare our stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm preparing John's sword.
Without his permission.
Sometimes things are thought of in advance. Other times, it's not.
Wait.
Says Jordan in his narrative voice.
Shield or sword?
What? Oh.
I can't remember.
See, that's a good question.
Can my character make an assumption that we are going towards this stinky place that the horse talked about?
You know, I won't even make you roll for it. That's an educated guess that you're making. That's a sound jump in logic.
Okay.
Wait, did we do the repulsing shield, John?
No, he decided to use the two-hand weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so the radiant weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have no idea But are these Crimson Tide people watching us closely? Is there any way I can gauge this?
You guys, and it's not just Dawn that feels this. You do feel the four of you are accompanied by probably another 8 Crimson Tide members, not including Bellion. So 9 other people total helping keep guard of his caravan. And that kind of brings a bit of like worry to you, because if they lost 4 members last time they did this trip and you're the 4 supplementing their forces, who knows what you're gonna face. But it does feel like you see Bellion doesn't really move his eyes off of your like main group as long as you're staying together away from the stuff. He doesn't seem to pay too much mind, but when you guys get up and move, you notice that his eyes linger on you.
So, as everybody's getting ready for bed, I just get out my alarm spell components, and I'm just gonna set this up real quick, and I just go around
Caleb.
Kind of the camp, but more like around where we are. And it's like not really that good because it's just more focused about us. And so I'm setting that up.
All right, cool.
It's like only gonna save us if somebody's like right on us.
No, I think this is a great plan.
Yeah.
I just gotta have something to do.
What if they try to stab us in our sleep?
Yeah, and it'll go off if they go in it. Like everybody's enemies.
But they see you put down this.
Yeah, it like goes halfway through camp.
Goodness.
I don't have anything
Alright.
to do, but I don't know. They're watching us too closely.
Yeah. All right. We'll say you guys bed down for the evening, and you guys get a full night's rest. No muss, no fuss. First night in the jungle goes easy.
So I get everything back, right?
Yeah, full rest.
Before we do that, I'm assuming I wasn't able to bring my steed with me on the boat.
Probably not. It wasn't gonna fit. Yeah.
So before nighttime, I'm gonna resummon the steed.
Okay.
That was looking
Sounds good.
good. Okay.
Spell slots.
So I get all of them back?
When any spells that you spent, they reset all your expended spells when you sleep.
Yo, this
Long
is cheap.
We didn't even see what was in the crates. Wasted it.
No. All right.
It's too obvious on the first night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for them to become a little more secure before you try any antics.
Time to
you
put on
guys
the charm,
wake up-
boys.
You wake up and the wagons are in the process of getting reloaded with the equipment or stores, supplies, whatever it be, onto the wagons to be delivered to their destination. Now,
like as I'm waking up, am I in like a sleeping bag or something like that?
you get a little better roll. You get
I would
yourself
like
into-
to, like, when I'm just kind of all wrapped up, cast detect magic while I'm like still kind of obscured.
Okay.
So it's just going when I wake up and I'm walking around camp.
All right. Cool. I need to do
Get
a
wrecked.
quick check. Just because there's a limit as to what detect magic can see through when things are covered. I don't think it applies to these boxes.
Drugs.
Just
Yeah. There's no secret lead lining, is there?
It's a lead tarp.
oh no.
Okay. Also, I exchanged Find Steed spell for Revivify, so I do have it prepared now.
Okay. From the not metal crates, the wooden crates, the boxes, they're about 4 foot by 4 foot. Those ones you get a strong like magic aura from. Roke, it's the best. It's not one school of magic. You're getting a vibe of a few different schools. The main ones being evocation and abjuration. And then the barrels, you don't get any super strong sense. You get a faint like indication that there's something in there, but you're just not able to see it fully.
Can't really sense it.
No.
Are we like eating breakfast together, or like what's the situation?
Yeah, there's no like communal like food prepared. Basically, the other members of the Crimson Tide are just eating whatever road food they brought with them, dried rations, stuff like that.
Yeah. So as I like am eating with the other bros, I kind of just say, "Hey, looks like maybe we're just probably transporting magic stuff." So I don't really know what it is. I can just kind of detect it, so to speak.
Like a magical underwater sea thing.
What?
Yeah, more like maybe evocation or abjuration. Anyways, just fun fact. So
Okay, good to know.
we'll just keep that in mind.
Yeah. So it's not drugs.
Well, it could be magic drugs.
Could be magic drugs.
Do we have any idea of any magical drugs that are on the market right now?
Make a history check.
Boom. I just really wanted to
Do I
roll
know
something.
any magical drugs?
You're familiar with a host of drugs that, when
Methrel?
ingested, smoked by spellcasters, can heighten spell abilities. Sometimes it can also take them away.
That would be a 4.
4. You know, you're not very familiar with just normal drugs. So you can't say with any certainty about the existence of magical drugs. But, you know, magic is a pretty widely used tool, and it's not out of the realm of possibility for magic drugs to exist. You're just unfamiliar with any.
Are magic drugs just called potions?
It's this brilliant marketing scheme by the FDA. Label certain potions as okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I have a potion too. 2 potions.
It's not the Food and Drug Association, it's Food and Dragon Association.
Yeah.
But
All right. You guys help. You eat your little meager morning breakfast and help load the wagons. And Bellion is sitting in the lead cart. How do you guys want to situate yourself? There's not a lot of rooms to be sitting on the cart. There's enough space in the 2 carts for a driver and a passenger sitting up front.
Can I be somewhere near Bellion?
Sure. Do you want to try to sit up with him whilst and be the one driving that cart, or do you want to just be walking?
I'm more like a supporting cast kind of guy, so I just like to not be right there in the scene, but like hanging out in the background.
So we'll say you're like hanging back on like his side of the cart, just walking.
Okay.
I'm sitting next to. Well, I don't know if John's sitting down.
Smug is up his what do you call
Elk.
it? Elk. Yes, thank you. And I guess he's near the back.
Okay.
I guess I'm in the cart. I don't know how long I need to be doing this weapon tuning thing. I don't know how long that takes.
What was it?
I guess replicate magic weapons.
What's the wording on it?
That's a good question to me. Pull it up.
1 year.
That'll probably give us a little clue.
I would like to be at the back of the caravan too.
Yo, you guys just saying this over telepathically. You guys just gonna leave me up here, huh?
I don't think
If we can't respond, kill me.
That's true.
No,
Well,
you just
I
get
just
the
give
one
him a
note.
little like.
Oh, I can infuse it at the end of the long rest. So I guess we already finished that. Never mind.
Okay.
I mean, if you wanted to have done it, you can. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm giving the sword back to
Okay.
Gun.
Is it?
So it's infused the same thing as before.
Yeah, radiant
Cool.
weapon.
Alrighty. You guys kick off, and the last when you guys arrived here yesterday, it was on the seaside, and the weather was pretty cold, just because the sea breeze blowing in from the ocean and the island. Throughout the day, walking around, it got a little warm, but wasn't unbearable. Now that you're in the thicker part of the jungle, it's getting a lot more humid. You can feel, even just after so recently starting your day, the kind of sweat building on your skin, sticking to you, your clothes clinging to you, and the air's pretty humid. I would like one of you guys
To cast
to go ahead
prestidigitation.
and roll a d20 for me.
I withhold my d20.
5.
Noah withholds a d20.
Okay. Roll a d8.
Good grief.
Nice.
8. 3.
Okay. All right. So you guys are. No one has Roll20 open right now, do they?
I do not actually.
I do.
Okay. You guys begin your journey, and the first part of the day goes relatively smoothly. You are finding periods of time where you're having to stop and get out of the carts and clear away some overgrowth that's taken the path that you expect that these people have taken in the past to take these goods to their location. And you're not sure with like the frequency of which they're making these trips, but the speed at which the jungle is taking over the paths they're making either indicates that it's a large time between these runs, or there's something else going on in the jungle that's expediting the reclamation of these cut paths. You continue on, and you guys notice a sort of clearing coming up ahead, and Bellion turns around and looks at you all and says, "Yeah, this was the spot here where the last. Oh shit!" And then you guys want to look at Roll20.
Okay.
Sure, the little battle map.
Reveal. Nice.
Oh, this is, wait, why aren't they going on to the... No.
Oh no.
Oh man, it's all going to hell. Objects and tokens. Take this. Put it over here. There we go. Bellion shouting out to you guys. There it is. your tokens in.
Bump.
You guys are coming in from the bottom right side and like moving to the top left. So it's from place on you guys.
Oh, hey, I forgot to let you guys know.
What? I still never got tokens from John or Noah.
No, I didn't have.
I haven't sent you one.
So
You can just put a random person there.
Sorry.
We're good.
Yeah, no, that's. John, what did you say? You didn't tell us what?
Oh, I just sent the music.
The purple knight is John, and the green wizard is.
Look at those guys, lamos.
Hey, can I get a raven token?
I will work on the raven.
Wait, so it's a raven, not a parrot?
Yeah, it's a raven.
Yeah, it's a raven.
So,
I just made it be a parrot for comedic effect.
The Lord Baron, the former Lord Baron Malchance.
The former Lord Baron
Ravens speak to the.
There's actually a high council for the Lord Baron Malchances.
Yeah.
I would like to say it's more one of those like Zorro. You have to like inherit the title and then you have to pass it on.
How to first determine that though?
John, just think of Final Fantasy games where there's always a Cid in the game.
What?
Yeah, but they're different world. This is like connected. So if they're a former, so you have the current Lord Baron Malchance, and there's a former.
We're gonna go through a bird kingdom, and it's just gonna be a bunch of Lord Baron Malchances.
Guys, that'd be fun. Just a bunch of air cockroaches. We're just playing as a bunch of air cockroaches.
All right. I'm not gonna put the wagons in there because the wagon image that I downloaded earlier when I thought we were gonna kill last time, I can't find it.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna keep wasting time looking for it.
That's fair. We stepped in front of the wagon to defend it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. The wagons. Billion gives a command to hold the wagons and move forward. You guys see now what Bellion was previously about to mention to you. These two large quadrupedal monsters with large gaping mouth and toothy jaws with spindly like pseudopod appendages come crawling out of this like ruined building over here.
Okay.
So, two questions.
Yep.
Okay, one. I forgot. Did we get the magic item? I feel like I had a woodcutter's axe. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I think we said that.
Okay, and two, are these plants? Plant-like?
The two things that you see immediately right now are the large two monsters that I described. You do see the figures that are off back here.
That's it.
Over here and here.
Yes.
They don't take on a specific shape. You just see kind of like the vegetation in itself like moving around almost like something's underneath.
Heck yeah. I'm about to.
So are we in combat or can I cast a spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and roll initiative.
Do I roll one for my bird?
Oh, it'll just go on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Bird.
Make it easier.
Bird up.
5.
Oh, but I have a. Where's my
natural 20 plus 2.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. other things. Okay. 25 to 20.
Probably only Kevin.
It's Kevin.
Kevin, what did you roll
22.
total?
I rolled the natural 20.
22.
Plus 2. 22.
Uh, 20 to 15.
It's okay.
Okay.
We're not very dexterous, apparently.
I said 15 to 10 already, right?
No.
15 to 10. Okay.
It's 10.
Well,
10 to 5?
5. Whoa.
5.
Who has better dex?
I have a +1.
I have a +2.
And then what'd you get, John?
Oh, I got a 10. Sorry, I thought you.
Oh, no, I think my headphone just cut out for a second.
Okay. Might not have said it loud enough.
Alrighty. Starting us off is Rock.
So, as soon as we were stepping off of the wagon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I had like touch John's shoulder, and
Okay.
then during that, use my bonus action to put a little flamethrower gun on his shoulder. It's like a mount.
Yeah.
It's like a predator cannon.
Exactly. And
Like
so,
War Machine.
Yeah, or War
my
Machine.
that is my bonus action.
That's a
Then I'm
bonus?
Going to step and use Scorching Ray.
What if it's just like
where
a
are you
miniature
stepping?
cannon?
Where are you going?
So Scorching Ray shoots in a line, right?
It's 3 beams of fire that you can designate the targets within the radius.
Okay, so if let me do right there. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the first 3 in front of me.
Okay. What's the distance that it can go?
120 feet.
Well, yeah, use in range. Alright, go ahead and make some attacks.
So this is +2. Okay. $26.
26 will hit.
Do I have to? I'm assuming I make 3 rolls.
Yeah, you roll for each ray.
This is a 31.
To hit?
Yeah.
What'd you roll on the dice?
19
Damn.
+9 +2.
Cool.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the +2 is from,
30.
but I'm
It's from
That
one
hits.
of my enhanced artificer.
okay. Yeah.
And then
Hits.
the last one I missed. Natural 1.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
What is the Scorching Ray?
I think it's 2d6 per blast that hit, so you're 46 total.
2d6. And then I do a d8 on top of that from my artificer enhanced arcane focus.
Okay, so you'll do 46 and 2d8.
Let's just do this. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted.
Hit a D/R, yeah.
And then 2d8.
And you focused all that on just one of the creatures, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do the top right one, right? Yep. Okay.
The center, big dude.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then I guess it's my bird's turn.
Bird.
Raven.
The word.
Oh yes, the bird.
So I'm gonna have him fly.
Give him the bird.
You keep telling me what you want it to do, and I'll
fly
look
him
for a bird.
right next to me. Actually, no, right here.
Okay.
It's got a fly speed of
I would imagine
50.
pretty far. 50. Okay.
Oh,
That's
and then
pretty far.
from there, I'm gonna cast Shatter on the middle.
Can't do that.
What do you mean?
I don't think you can.
I looked it up. Everybody says you can.
The bird, it has spell slots and can cast Shatter.
I use spell
Is my
storing
question.
item on Thieves Tool, and it's carrying one of my Thieves Tool on him, so it stores Shatter on it. Therefore, I could use.
So it's an item that the bird
Mhm.
has.
The
that
bird could use and cast Shatter.
Okay,
Oh my
that
goodness.
Should have
that
mentioned
makes sense. The words bird cast Shatter.
How does a bird
Sorry, my
use
bad.
thieves' tools?
So, I guess.
Bird uses
All right,
artifice.
we're
it's
using the
10-foot
little
radius.
one. So it flew after this one.
So I want to cast it right here.
Okay.
The shatter. Because it's a
Yeah.
10-foot radius.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit.
Shatter. Wow.
10. Okay. I'm guessing I make saves for these things.
Each
would imagine.
creature
it's
must make a
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep. I rolled the same thing for both of them. Oh, fun.
What is it?
The big tentacly monster got a 16,
Failed.
and then the other thing got a 15. Ooh,
Both
fail.
failed. So I make a
You should roll damage now.
13 for both. 13 damage
13.
for both.
And-
Or do I need to make 2 rolls?
No, it's one spell. It's the damages.
Okay.
For both of them. 13. Okay.
And
Is that it? Does it apply any effect to them? I don't believe it does.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, so it says a creature made of. These aren't inorganic. They're plant. Organic.
Yeah, they're organic.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. A successful turn for Mr. Rock.
Wait, so they're not plants?
One of them.
Some of them are plants.
The small ones are plants.
Oh, okay.
The spell affects inorganic creatures.
Got it.
Just normal animals count as organic things. All right. Next up is Bellion. Bellion looking out, sees you do a pretty significant hit to 2 targets, and then the first one is going to take some steps back here, 10, 15, 20, and then is going to begin casting a spell, and then holds it. Next up, my little pets go. Alrighty. So, this one. It's gonna go right here. And then is gonna do a multi-attack. So after getting hit by the fire and then having the shattering magic cascade across its body and doing more damage. It lumbers forward towards you, Rock, and is going to attempt to take a bite out of you. Okay. It's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's going to do... Does 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then a few of its like pseudopod kind of like tentacles in the back of its on its back lash out with 10 foot range. One is gonna grab Roke, and the other one is gonna grab this little sailor up to the top here. Or it's gonna reach out and try to hit you.
You say Roke or Rock?
Roke.
Okay.
Wait, which one's Roke?
Roke is the green wizard. The bottom right.
Got it.
So for that, it is another 25 to hit, and then it misses the little guy up there.
Is he attempting to grab or what?
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh.
Lost my dice. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then...
That's the Rogue, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 6 points of piercing damage.
Ouchie.
And as it hits you, its tentacle wraps around you, and it grips you with a strength that you weren't expecting to come from such a kind of like flimsy, like rapid moving tentacle, and you are restrained until you break out of the grapple.
Okay. That means... Okay.
Attacks against other creatures have disadvantage. Your speed's reduced to 0. That's it. And then this little guy up here goes next. It's gonna take its movement and go. That's its turn. And then this one gets to go.
But I didn't actually get moved closer, so I'm still far away.
No, yeah, it's holding you kind of like out of that distance. It didn't bring you closer. And this one, gonna move closer here. All right, Smug, you're up.
Okay. So, I have a question for you. You can say no. Am I still on my elk?
Sure are.
Okay. Then I am going to... Let's see. It can move and take an action. And it has 50 feet of movement. So,
Different parts of this like map will cost you more movement to go through, just because it's difficult terrain. The kind of like stony looking path is like, you can move through easily. The like shrubbery green parts is where your movement's gonna be a little slower.
Interesting. Okay, good to know.
You have
What?
flying, by the way.
I do, but I don't have it on my elk. Is the thing.
My elk can't fly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get to this one, and
That one.
the elk is gonna take the disengage action, or maybe right there.
Okay.
So to avoid getting hit, so that's 40 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna do 2 attacks on. Well, let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 attacks on this one.
Okay.
And goodness, first time fighting with this guy. Let's see how he does. But and you know what? I'll use. Wait, let's see. To use that charge, Kevin.
Yes.
Do you just use that anytime, or how does that work?
Let me pull it back up again.
Yeah.
1 second.
This
Oh,
is-
it is.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution save for me too.
A weapon has 4 charges as a reaction immediately after being hit by an attack.
Oh, okay. As a reaction.
Can expend 1 charge and cause the attack to be blinded.
Okay.
Unless the
So-
attacker succeeds a con saving throw against your spell save DC.
So that is
But you gain +1 bonus to attack and damage roll made.
okay.
What did you say, Jordan?
You need to make a con save for me.
Oh. $20.
Okay, you're fine. Continue, John.
Okay, my attacks are 21 and 19.
The 1 misses, the 19 hits.
The 21, sorry.
Oh,
20.
21. Yeah, they both hit.
Okay, and so they do a base of 1d12 plus, let's see, plus 5 for strength, 1 for it being magic, and then extra 1d8 for just because he's a paladin. And then what is that, Kevin? Your weapon thing didn't add any to the damage, right?
Yeah, +1 to both attack and damage.
Oh, okay. So it's 1d12. Let's see. What? Sorry, my printer software just asked for me to update it. Okay, 1d12 plus 7 plus 1d8. Let's see if the. Okay, that's 20 damage for the first one.
For the first one. Okay.
First one, because I rolled a 12 on the, and then 13 for the next.
Okay. 33 points of damage.
And then, let's see, as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
On my guy, and it affects the elk too.
Okay.
Because it is my steed.
Got it. +2 to AC.
Yep.
Alright.
And
So you guys see the rest of your party members land a series of strikes against these creatures and taking out. You're dealing what appears to be large amounts of damage. The figures are taking the brunt of each attack and not seeming too phased by it. They're still looking hungry and out for a fight.
okay.
And then next up is Dalian.
Dalian.
It happens once an episode.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have a question. What I'm going to do is walk up to where Roke is being held, restrained.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the Eladrin racial feature, face step.
Okay.
For this spring one, it says I can use my face step and touch one willing creature and teleport that creature to an unoccupied space within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
I am hoping that will get him unrestrained.
Okay.
But it's as a bonus action.
Yep. Where would you like to move him?
Probably somewhere far and out of danger. Maybe towards the back. Somewhere here, maybe. No, maybe right here.
He says, "I'm willing."
Like over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now I did look it up. It is not a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right. My next thing I want to do is, I would like to hit a 20-foot radius sphere on some of these three targets without hitting
your friends.
Yeah.
Guys, I really dropped the ball as paladin.
Yeah. You can land it on the center of that trunk and it'll hit these three enemies and not hit any of your friends.
Okay. I'm going to use synaptic static, which is a level 5 spell.
Okay.
Let's see. You choose a point within range and cost psychic energy to explode there. Each creature within 20-foot radius must make an intelligence saving throw. If they have a 2 or lower, they can't be affected by the spell.
2 intelligence?
Or lower.
They can all be affected.
Yes.
So intelligence saves for the 3?
Yes. Do you need the spell DC?
I'm pretty sure they all fail, but go ahead and give it to me.
It's 17.
Yeah, they all fail.
Sweet. Targets take 8d6 psychic damage.
Damn.
Failed save.
Okay.
Do I roll that?
Yeah, you roll it.
Okay. Give me a second.
Get my phone charger real quick.
8d6, right? Is what I said.
Yeah.
$32.
32.
There's more.
Okay.
After a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws.
6. Attacks and saves.
And then they can
30.
make an intelligence throw at the end of each of its turn.
You said 32 points of damage, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I would like to end my turn by backing away.
Okay. Where would you like to move to?
Probably a cure.
Okay. As you step out of range.
Oh, hold on. I forgot.
I'll put you back.
How do you want me to do this wild magic thing? I forgot what you wanted me to do.
Oh, you're gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
I have the number written down from last time.
That would be a 9.
You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're staying where you're at?
Now I'll move back. Well, I just didn't know if it was gonna immediate when I cast it, and then whatever happens.
Oh, okay. So you step back. You wanted to go here, or you want to go down? I don't remember what you pinged.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that.
Okay. As you step out of range from the giant slimy monster, one of its tentacles is going to reach out and swing at you.
What? Fine.
Tentacles have a range of 10 feet.
Can I reaction to reaction?
So what's your reaction?
Oh, I guess it has to succeed first, so I'll just wait. It probably succeeds, to be honest. You just gotta beat a measly 12.
It's 23 to hit.
Let's see. So shield won't work there. I will use silvery barbs.
Oh, okay. So I have disadvantage, and you get to choose one person to give advantage to.
Is that how it works? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know it's just like I can make it. Hold on. I mean,
it's a reaction.
It is reaction. Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's just like distracts the creature.
Yeah.
So they must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
It's a 22 to hit.
Stop. Can I? How many times can I react to this?
Once.
All right, fine. I guess I will take it.
Yeah, yes. All right. So Tentacle reaches out, swings at you, hits you for 11 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage mixed into there total.
11
points total.
Okay.
And you do not move to there because you're grappled, restrained now.
Sweet.
Oh, I can give little status things. How do I do that?
You right click the icon.
Yeah. There we go. Restrained.
Well, you didn't restrain Roke.
Yeah, I forgot to put the thing on there, but I knew he was. All right.
I did this for you, friend.
Does that conclude your turn?
That does in my turn.
All right, Roke, you're up.
Well, I cannot do that trick. So, but what I do is cast Fireball, and in like the same spot that he did.
Yeah.
And I can like shape it. I have like shape, whatever. So I can make it miss my allies. So I don't think it matters anyways.
Okay. Dex saves for them all.
Yes.
Right. Okay. One succeeds.
I mean, that's one more damage than what I did.
One of them, the closest one,
6.
got a natural 20. The other one, next to Smug, got a 17, and then the little plant guy got a 7.
They all got 17s?
No, the larger monsters, the one on the bottom left here, got a 17. This one got a natural 20, and this one got a 7.
So those two get half damage, and then the top guy gets full damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
How much? Oh, did you roll it in roll 20?
Yeah, 30. Be 33 total. So I don't know.
What's that plus
11.
5 from?
We'll call her
Jeez.
12.
What is the +5 from?
I'm a evocation wizard, so I get
Oh, that's cool.
5.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
You get that as modifier.
Yeah, to one roll.
Oh, hey. I don't know if this matters, but
Okay.
any of those creatures has to roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled.
That might change if that guy hit you.
Well, the
So-
one that hit me wouldn't change it because 6, even at max, it still hits me.
Okay.
But I don't know if any of the saves matter because it's attack rolls and
True.
ability checks.
Okay, so I'll roll for them then.
Oh, hold on. Attack rolls, ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws. So that's dexterity
So not
saving throw, right?
dexterity ones.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Good looking out though.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys watch as Rogue releases this giant ball of fire that detonates and shapes around the terrain around him. And even though the plant creature to the top failed, it still seemed to shrug off some of the fire damage, seeming to not have as much effect as you were hoping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Are you
Good.
are you describing it for the Mind Theater, or are you describing it to hint hint?
I mean, both. Theater of the mind.
Both.
The damage that was sustained from the 2 larger tentacle creatures looks about how hurt the plant one was after, but Rogue felt like he hit that one pretty square on. All right. Now, at the end of the combat turn, Bellion is gonna look out to you guys, saying that some of you have taken some damage, and then is gonna release that spell that he was holding earlier, and is gonna cast Mask Cure Wounds.
What? He's a healer.
Okay, we're abducting Bellion and making us our eternal companion for our campaign.
All right. And then it's 6 creatures. Yeah. So you guys all get back 14 health.
Oh, so close to max.
Will
Okay.
looks like he's kind of rolling his shoulders, like he's like ready to go.
Top of the initiative. Rock. You're up.
All right. So, do I have a disadvantage on casting spells? That's not a thing, right?
It depends on if it's a ranged attack in your melee, it'll have disadvantage.
What about a ranged spell?
That's what it.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like an actual range, like bow and arrow.
No, if the spell says make a ranged spell attack, then if you're within melee, it'll have disadvantage.
Okay.
Is that the person you're attacking, or is that just in general?
Both.
The way that it makes sense to me is you do like all of this and aim at a target that's point blank. But if you wanted to aim at like the guy up here, then that attack wouldn't have disadvantage because you're
What if
not
I
trying
want to
to shoot
aim
around.
at a space?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me what you're trying to do? And
Okay.
we'll
Well,
see
first,
what's
let me
going on.
Let me use my bird to go first. Cast Shatter again.
The disadvantage only matters if you're actually making an attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like if it's like something that you have to save from, it doesn't matter if you're aiming at space.
Yeah. So the thing the bird has multiple uses.
Has 10 times. Of
Okay.
shatter.
Where you want it to go?
It's just it's like
right
a
More powerful than me.
So it's gonna hit right here. It's a 10-foot radius.
it's just
So
one of
it'll
those
just hit this guy.
Okay. That means
C-140s.
Constitution saved, right?
Yeah.
So this one on the left is out of range from where
Yeah.
you want to cast. So you're
You
just,
just
hitting
make
the one close to you.
con save.
Yes, you want to do it right there.
No,
Wait,
it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
One hit. Yeah.
Sebastian.
It can't hit both.
I'm telling you, it can't hit both the monsters from where you have.
Yeah,
it
that's
positioned
fine.
right
That's
now.
fine. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I just want to hit this one.
Okay.
napalm.
It fails. It fails. It rolled a 5.
Okay. What is
It's good at Constitution, but I can't roll high. Okay.
So seeing
Is believing.
Mr. Roke with the fireball. Me in my head doesn't want to be outdone by him.
Hold up. Nobody ever saw my synaptic shock, huh?
But you mean the entirely mental damage attack?
So,
I mean, true.
so Jordan,
Mhm.
I want to cast fireball right here where my marker's at, and that
Okay.
should hit all three without hitting us.
Okay. Just pointing things out to you. Your bird's right in the middle of that shit.
No, why is my bird over there? I said the
That's
bird. No.
That's
The
weird.
cast shatter is 60 feet.
Oh,
So I wanted it to be like, yeah, that's what I said at the beginning. Put him right here, and then he could cast shatter.
oh, that's what
I
it
didn't
is.
even notice that the bird was there.
I was under the
Yeah.
impression that you pinged somewhere over here for it to be. Okay.
No.
so
I was
the
doing that
bird's-
so I could show you the 20. Or
Okay, the
15.
bird's where?
Hold on.
Where did you want the bird?
At the edge, near 2 spaces
Yeah.
above Roke.
And it has a 60-foot shatter range. That's what I was.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look up the wording of this shit. That's
Yeah. Hey, call him out. You know, Kevin does some shady stuff.
yeah. We're gonna let it go for this fight, but I don't know how much longer.
No,
we're gonna
that's
let
what I
it.
said. I said to move the
Okay,
bird up
bird.
there, and I cast
No, I
shatter.
just mean like the bird using the objects because it's a bird. But
Oh,
we'll let it go for right now.
you could do Reddit, and then I did a
Reddit.
You know, that's great.
I like
Well,
YouTube
go ahead
guys
and
too.
finish your turn.
so fireball, all three of them.
Okay. Dex saves from all.
Dude, this place is gonna be like a nuclear.
Another natural 20 for the one close to you. And then
Nuclear
16
wasteland.
plus-
Yeah.
So the one close to you got a 20 total. The
Nice
one to the left of that got a 16, and then
Failed.
the little plant thing got a 9. So those two
Okay,
failed.
so I'll roll a. What is it? 8d6 plus a d8. Oh gosh.
Side note. How much did Bellion heal us for?
Oh my word! Slash.
14.
14.
Thank you.
Wait, what's the command?
What are you trying
F4.
Is it slash?
It's slash
Alt
R
F4.
space.
Lumos.
And then slash
28.
R. Hold on. There you go. Add that to it.
That's nuts. Wait.
Kevin's all about. He's in the business of building broken characters.
Yeah. Should probably use Chat GPT.
Okay. So 28 to 2 of them, and then, or not 28.
Yeah, I did. I'm just doing the math.
Okay.
This one takes out.
And then I have a bonus action left.
This one takes the full. Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action and activate Mr. Flamethrower on
Okay.
Sebastian's shoulder and
Okay.
attack the
Wait.
monster in 15.
Sebastian
Wait,
doesn't even
oh.
control his own turret.
Nope.
So, which one are you shooting?
The guy in front of John.
Alright.
It's in a 15-foot cone. So
Okay.
on a fail save, it does half.
Okay. What
It
save
has
am
to
I
make a
making?
dex saving throw.
Dex.
Sweet.
Fails.
It's like
What was that?
fails.
Failed. It rolled a 3.
That's how much it does.
Okay.
Kevin's out here playing balloon defense.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Bellion is gonna
Just 3d8. Holy
do
crap.
the same thing. He's gonna prepare another spell, kind of like backing away, keeping an eye on everything. And then the monsters are gonna go. So the one by you, Kev, is gonna attack you. So it's gonna do a bite, a slam at you, and then a tentacle. Oh wait, one of the tentacles is already being held by John, so just 2.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm just saying hello.
Oh.
As in, I'm still restrained.
The bite's gonna be a 25. Ooh, minus the d6, right? John?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Minus the d6 to their attacks?
Yes,
It's gonna hit regardless.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the bite hits. Let me roll for the tentacle.
What was the attack on that bite?
19 minus 5.
25.
5. So 20 total is what it would have been.
Okay.
What was
And then the tentacle misses.
What was the damage?
Doing it right now. Make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. I want to use my. I still have a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction, Flash of Genius, and my int mod to it. That is 12 plus 9 plus 5.
You're good. You take 12 points of piercing damage as it bites you. And then this mound is going to move. I should have had them dash before. I didn't, but we're going to fix that now.
Remove.
It's going to move all the way down here and enter this guy's space.
What the?
That's all it does on its turn. And then this other one is going to move. It's going to move 40 and enter the elk in Smug's space.
Oh snap! It's on me.
And then the big guy is going to move. 1, 2. He's going to move to the other side of you. And then
Whoa! Keep that cursor off of me.
I'm looking for the 10 feet range. It'll actually go a little bit further. It'll go down to here. Then it's going to bite the guy in front of him, and then do tentacle attack at Bellion.
Wait, does John make attack?
It does, yeah. You can make an attack turn on
Nice.
as it moves away.
Let's do that.
Dude, I can't get these tentacles to hit. That's so frustrating.
Oh, it's by the way, this is crazy. This 23 to hit. And,
Hits.
Another 20 damage.
That one's looking a little rough. It's looking bloodied.
Is that the bottom one?
Yeah, the bottom one.
Okay.
The monster does take a bite out of the guard in front of him, and seems to hit the guard pretty significantly. Falls down, is not looking too great. And then 2 tentacle attacks. The first one against Bellion missed. The second one is a 1. Cool. Golly. My monsters are rolling bad, and it makes me sad.
Yo, what
we
happened,
are up
man?
to Smug. You're up.
Okay, so I'm assuming. So this plant is in my space, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all up in your business.
It's all up in your grill, as the kids would say.
So my axe helps against plants.
Okay.
It does an extra. Let's see if I have it right here. It does an extra 2d6 slashing damage on a hit to a plant.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get 2 swings here.
Yeah. Go for it.
And Kevin, I'm assuming your magic to the axe is still up. So
What?
the axe still has a +1 from your.
It's whatever weapon you gave me.
Yes. Okay.
So you gave me the axe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
It's the axe. Okay, so that is a 28 and a 22 to hit. So I'm assuming they both hit.
Yeah.
And then
It's +1. Also damage to.
yes, which I've already included. 2d6. You're gonna see some crazy numbers put out on these plants.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Damn.
So 51 damage to this
Yeah.
plant.
With
This guy's
one,
broke.
was that one attack, right?
That's two. That's two
Oh.
attacks.
With 2 giant cleaves of this axe through this plant base. It's like a hot knife through butter. It's like this is what this weapon was meant to do. And in 2 hits, you fell this thing, and it's looking rough. It's half. What's half? Is rough half?
Rough.
Rough. It's looking rough.
Rough is half.
Oh snap! It's not dead.
No.
I was like,
And it
that'd
gets
be
bloody.
tough.
It was meant to do this twice.
Yeah. Okay. I want to help the friends. There's no way I can get to like right there, right? I'm trying to go there.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, your out can move 50. That was it?
Yeah, I can move 50, and it can do an action as well to dash.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I forgot he's on an elk.
So that's why I'm on the elk. So
Where do you want to
I
go?
want to go. I want to go here. Oh, you can't wait. I want to go here, so that
Okay.
my aura of protection hits people.
Yeah. The little vine creature is gonna swing at you as you leave,
Yeah. That's all right.
and it misses. Yeah. Roll a 7.
Was it going for the horse or him?
It was going for you.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right. Dalian.
Ayo, I'm back at it again. I'm going to take a phase step and go
Okay.
straight north 30 feet. So that means I'll have 2 left.
North 30.
And I like to do a line
Okay.
to the south west for lightning bolt.
About yay. So it's 5 feet wide. So remember that when you're aiming it.
Yeah, can I hit like the plant and everything? All
And all my friends. and
like
all that.
here.
Probably
here.
wants to go like this, Jordan.
Hey, get your lines off my line.
Yeah, get out of here. Let me look.
I'm the yellow one.
Yeah.
There's
I'd
two-
say you could split it between these 2 squares so that the 5 feet hits all 3 of them.
Okay, sweet.
That's nice.
Okay. More deck saves for me.
I believe so.
You know, the things have high ACs for just creatures, but you're just making them make saves. So it's all dexterity. They're slow things.
Yeah.
Do they still have the Constitution thing?
Can
though?
I do it at
They do have the negative constitution, so even that they're not good at.
Oh, I didn't even
wow.
look it up. Give me a second.
It's just lightning bolt, isn't it?
Yeah, lightning bolt.
It's like
It's
8,
like same damage.
something.
Fireball, it's 86, right?
Oh yeah, 86. Dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw though.
Yeah, they all fail.
Woo! Man, I didn't have to spend any sorcery points. Okay, 86.
Roll that damage.
28.
28 total.
Correct.
Okay. All right. As the
Anything can
This
flammable. Anything flammable.
I mean, the jungle around you, if you want to set the jungle on fire.
Yeah, you know, it's wet.
That's true. It burns off the outer layer of dew and it prevents it from happening. But as you shoot it, this crackling beam of lightning energy kind of, as you bring your hand up, it kind of carves its way through the ground before you pick it up and hit the line of your targets. And as the line cuts through one of the monsters, the one down at the end, falls as it can no longer cling to life after sustaining so much damage. It won't let me assign a stupid thing to it.
Yes.
Dead by lightning.
Nice.
However, as your eyes, your vision comes back to you after the blinding light, you see that the little kind of vine creature is looking better than it was before. Some of its wounds and cuts from Smug's axe are healed now. The vines are grown back and they look stronger.
Oh no.
What the?
What have you done?
I don't know. But you told me I couldn't. You didn't see anything, but did you see that one?
Okay. Does that end your turn?
What I will do is back out in the northeast direction, 30 feet for my movement speed.
Okay. You want to go like all the way up here?
Yeah, just somewhere away. Yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
All right. Roke.
Yes. So I would like to move up one square.
Like forward or north?
Sorry, like there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
North.
There you go.
And then I would like to use my highest level spell because this is why we play wizards.
Yeah.
Sunbeam, and he does kind of like anime.
Oh.
And he puts both of his hands together and then shoots a beam out of his hands.
Like a Kamehameha wave.
Yeah. Kamehameha. He says that.
Yeah.
So the damage is. So I also have shape, whatever. If it's a 6th level spell, I can shape it around 6 people. So I
Damn.
think all the people in the way will be okay.
All right. Cool.
Wow,
And then
that's
it's 8d6 Constitution save for a
Plus
DC 17.
That spell that you did earlier, John. Do they get to save from that at the end of their turn
yeah.
to not be affected by?
Yes,
the
at
Constitution?
at the end of their turn.
Okay, so they get 1 round of saves
Yes.
before
So,
you do this.
so Noah, your sunbeam, is it like just curving and bending?
Oh, the one's dead, and the other one got a 7. All right.
Yeah.
Constitution saves.
You know what that reminds me of? The
It's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, well then they failed even further than what they did before.
it reminds me of Dark Side.
Dark side.
Yeah, the
they both-
Omega beam.
They
Oh.
both fail.
Woo!
Dang, man.
So. Oh, have you rolled the Constitution save?
Yeah, they failed.
On a failed save, they're blind,
Yes.
and they take 68 damage.
68 or 60?
No, 6d8. Sorry.
Okay.
So
68.
37 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah. Oh, if they're undead or oozes, they have disadvantage. I don't think they're undead or oozes.
They do not qualify.
And it is, I think it's radiant damage.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this, I have like a little spark of light in my hand that's sunlight. So it's like really bright.
Okay.
So I like kind of put it behind my body a little bit, but it's like pretty obvious.
You're just creating a halo behind you.
Okay, as you shoot out the beam of blinding light, it hits the remaining creatures alive, and you can see this guy is wailing about, his vision gone from him. The shambling little mounds seem to be unaffected by the condition. They seem to be looking around as they were normally.
But did they take damage or no?
They did. They took damage.
Okay. And they didn't grow back?
They did not.
Nice.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Good job, dude.
You know,
The turn.
anything you can do,
Rock.
I can do differently.
Was it blinded? Can I move? I want to move right there.
Okay. It'll still get an attack of opportunity. It just has disadvantage. You still okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Kids are just fleeing.
Already. Misses.
Okay. So now I want to use. I want to use another scorching ray
Okay.
on the two. So 2 of the attack will go to this guy right here,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one would go right here.
That one's dead.
Oh, that one's dead. This one then.
Okay.
What about our dude? What about our dude there? He's dying.
Who is that guy?
I have no idea.
That's
It's
not
just one of
Bellion,
the
is it?
people you were traveling with. No, Bellion's down south.
Hmm.
So I think Jordan, you need to roll a.
If you're doing Scorching Ray, you make attacks.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
3 of them.
Agreed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Dude, I've been looking up what I can twin spell. Lightning bolt doesn't count. Scorching ray doesn't count.
13, no,
Yeah.
15 plus 9 on
That's
one of them.
the target,
Hits.
right?
21.
Hits.
This is gonna be like 30
Hits.
or 29. 30. I don't know. One of them. So they take. Let's see. 2d6.
So the big one takes 4, and the little one takes 2.
Wait, say that again.
The big one's gonna take 46, and the small one
that's
will
right.
take 2d6.
4d6, and then that needs to be rolled 2d8 to the big one, or no, 1d8. Sorry.
Where's the?
They were both 4s.
Okay. So I guess that would be 16 to the big
Yeah.
one, and then I would roll a 1d8 or 2d8 actually. 10 to the second one.
Like, there's so much dice.
Why does-
being rolled right
Why
now.
does the
So-
second one get 2d8?
One of I have a enhanced. No wait. So it's arcane firearm. It's 1 plus d8 to any spells I cast with my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
or artifice or spells, in a sense.
Yeah,
So it's
one per
it's a
spell.
D8 on top of the spell that I'm casting. Because
Yeah, so it's just 1d8 for like the spell that you cast. No, I don't think it's for each individual.
Oh, okay. So then it's just.
Which I'm fine letting you roll d8 for each of them. So since they're separate targets, I'm okay with you doing that. So So the little grass creature needs to take 2d6 plus 1d8. Because you only roll the d8s. Yeah, there you go. 3.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay.
10. Yeah. All right. Bonus action. Any way I could use, I guess, a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
And not hit the two guys.
And not hit the guys like down here.
This guy right here, and then this guy right here. So I'm basically trying to hit this guy.
You just want to hit him?
Yeah, with the 15-foot cone.
With the
From
shoulder.
Where?
With
From
the
John's shoulder.
On smoke.
My little flamethrower cone.
I forgot about that.
I don't know how the cone thing works.
Cones are hard to do.
They're hard to do on here, but it's like it's like you make
I'd say it's like that.
Yeah,
A little smaller.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you can angle it to hit the mound creature underneath one of the crimson.
No. I don't want to hit him.
Yeah, then you can hit that guy easily.
Okay. So he's gotta make a dex saving throw. Again.
Okay.
My DC.
2. It fails.
Okay. And he takes
And with that,
and now it's my Raven's turn.
this final one. That final hit does him in, and the other large creature is dead.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Shatter again on the guy.
Oh my word.
Okay.
Dude, he has like.
yeah.
Con saving throw.
Oh! It might have succeeded. Maybe. 22.
Dang it.
Yeah.
He succeeded.
-5,
Yeah.
-6.
So
What about the
That
Crimson
wasn't
Tide
one of the
guy?
things that was
Oh, you're
affected.
right.
3D.
Funny.
What is the Shatter? 3D. So half of that.
Okay.
Okay, that ends one turn.
All right. Well, those monsters are dead.
Yeah.
It's just the shambling thing's turn. You know what? I'm gonna take one of these other guys with me if we're going down.
No.
The shambling man's gonna do a multi-attack on the guy that's it's occupying its space with. Are you kidding me? 1 hit. Okay, and then that guy's grappled.
Okay.
Both of the big guys are dead.
Yeah, both the big guys are dead. And then this one, we're gonna go with 20. Not very far. Not very far at all. Sucks.
Go for the red guy's wall.
I can't get to any or all the things in the way. Was it 10, 20, 30? I guess he's gonna go underneath. Yeah, he'll go underneath Bellion, but that's its whole turn. Alright, Smug, you're up.
Do we care about one of the people more than the other?
I mean, less of them.
True.
Yeah, I want to look.
Before you go, is it okay if I I forgot to roll after my lightning bolt.
The chaos.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll your magic.
Fireball. Fireball.
3.
Okay. Hold on.
Wait, am I supposed to roll high or roll low?
You want to roll high. You don't want to roll low.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Because every time that you succeeded, the DC has gotten higher. So the number that you rolled, there's more potential for you to have something happen.
Okay.
And so your previous one after you rolled last time, you were sitting at a 10, so you had to roll a 10 or above for nothing to happen.
Okay. Well, I mean, I
But-
didn't know I was supposed to roll high, so can I?
No. All right, go ahead and roll a D100.
D100?
Yeah.
Jeez, Noah.
You can do the 2D10 thing if you want.
Oh. Second.
It like. It
So I
matches
roll a
our
0
black.
and a 50.
0 and a 1.
Oh,
A
here we
50 on the D100.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's just 50, right?
Yeah. I mean. No discernible effect to you right now. You don't notice anything right now.
Okay. I will not. I will hold. I will exercise restraint
Okay.
from looking it up.
Okay. It's your turn. Or no, it's Smug's turn. Sorry.
Does one look more in danger than the other? Just at a glance
Like your
from the
the
shambling.
people you're traveling with look more in danger, or the little shambling mounds look?
The ones in the shambling mounds.
Balian seems to be doing okay. The one guard that took the one hit isn't looking too hot after just
Okay.
getting hit once.
I'm gonna go over to him, and I'm gonna say, "Looks like you need a trim." And he's gonna
God.
just
Okay.
attack
Well-
one, see if he's still alive, and then attack again if it needs it.
Okay. This one's looking bloodied. There's not much left in the tank for it.
Okay, then it's still really good numbers here. 22 to hit for the first one,
Okay, it hits.
and then I'm gonna do the damage for that. It's 26 damage for this first hit.
Okay. One hit, you kill that little shambling mound.
Nice. And then
Bummer.
I'm then gonna go to the other guy and
Okay.
kill him. And this is all on elk back, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna attack for 17. Does 17 hit?
Also hits. Yeah. Just hits.
And it's a 23.
Okay.
23 good.
Still up.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. And he's back. Dalian, you're up.
Alrighty. Okay. What's left?
Just the shambling mound underneath Bellion.
Is that the very bottom or is it the?
Very bottom, yeah.
How far away am I even reaching?
55.
Okay. I'm gonna cast lightning. I'm just kidding. Let me do. I'm just gonna do something simple, nothing crazy. I'm going to cast whatever. Throw a scorching ray in there.
Okay, what are the spell components for it? Is it verbal, somatic, material?
Oh no! Stop! Don't say that. Let me look. This is level 2 scorching ray. It is verbal semantic.
Okay. So as you formulate this plan in your mind, I'm gonna blast it with fire. You begin to weave your hands, begin to speak the incantation to cast the spell. And as you open your mouth to speak, no words come out. Instead, it's, you know, the little toys that you dip in bubble solution and blow out? That's what happens. You pink sparkly bubbles float out of your mouth as you open it to try and speak, and you're unable to form words.
Okay.
So for the next minute, you can't speak. Whenever you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth.
Oh, dang. That's actually pretty bad.
That's what you rolled.
I have a question. Do I lose my turn?
You don't lose your turn. You just can't cast like a verbal spell. Sadly.
Okay. What if I spend the sorcery point and I do subtle spell?
What does subtle spell do?
It can cast it without somatic or verbal components.
You sure can.
Sweet.
Man, I don't get to have any fun. Being a TM sucks.
It's like when Thanos has them all in the dream, and then he flows the little bubble gun.
Yeah.
Okay, I cast 3, raise a fire and hurl them at targets. Make a ranged spell attack. So I just roll all 3 d20s or what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This one doesn't have much left in its tank, but does take lower damage from fire, so we'll see how the rolls go.
Ranged spell attack, do I get any modifiers or what?
It's the same, your wisdom or whatever your spell casting ability modifier is, whatever your spell attack.
It's the spell attack bonus?
Yeah, whatever that bonus is.
Okay, so 10 on the first one.
That one misses.
Let's see. 16.
Hits.
And then a 17. Okay.
That one also hits.
So 2 hits, right?
Uh-huh.
And that would be
so 4d6.
4d6.
Is this like a silent spell? Is it like a coping mechanism? Developed it.
18 points of fire damage, I think. Yeah.
After 9. Okay. Does that end your turn?
I'm gonna so after I cast my spell, after I realized it didn't like what my mouth was doing or whatever, I cast my spell and then it hits and I yell over to my comrades. But all it is
it's just like a fan of bubbles.
Huh. For how long?
You don't know?
Oh. Okay,
right.
yeah, that ends my turn, sorry.
Roke.
So I still have Sunbeam up. So I'm just gonna blast the last tree.
Yeah.
And
rolled a 7. It's
30.
30.
All right.
30.
And with that, the shifting of the blinding beam over the last little shifting creature, and it falls limp, no longer moving. You guys breathing, I would say not so heavily. The fight went pretty okay for you guys. The 2 accompanying guards are terrified.
Of us or them?
Both.
Can I like fire Sunbeam at somebody and blind them but not damage them?
I would say no.
Okay. The spell dissipates.
Okay. Alrighty. And as the adrenaline from battle leaves your guys' body, Bellion kind of is taking stock of, the battlefield and he gives you guys like an appreciative nod. You did good work.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I say
mean,
thanks.
It's really, really surprising that you guys lost 4 people the last time. I'd say.
Yeah.
So,
Last time there were a few more. Thought after we handled the first incursion, I guess that they would stay away from here, but looks like they stuck around after we've been gone for a while.
Oh, yeah, I guess you guys don't come this way that much. Kind of looks like the path is overgrown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the shipments in lately been a little more trying, so less frequent deliveries.
Huh.
And this jungles seems to have an incessant ability to regrow whatever's been cut down. It makes our jobs a lot harder.
Well, how about we'll just keep you alive and you just do your job then?
Well,
Okay.
then you'd be doing your job.
Yeah.
So keep doing it. And he does like a loud whistle, and he's like that little round him up motion, and you guys begin plodding your way back through the jungle.
I say to Roke, that would have been a good time to give one of your speeches telepathically. I say this telepathically.
Oh, okay.
Another coping mechanism. I guess I mean, yeah. Like, sometimes when you you don't feel it, it has to, it's not only just the moment, but it's also how you are in the moment.
Oh, it's too artificial.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. You're right. Missed opportunity, and we'll evaluate for next time.
good night.
You guys climb back into the carts or whatever transportation method you've been doing for the first leg of today, and you travel the rest of the day without any issue. The sun begins to set, and you guys begin to make camp for the conclusion of your first real day traveling. Then you guys kind of do the same routine with moving the crates off into the center and having them flanked by the wagons to keep the stuff protected.
Do we get to help this time move the crates in?
Yeah.
As we're moving them, can I make like is it like heavy or?
They're very heavy. It takes You can't pick any one box up by yourself. It's 2 people to move it to and from the cart.
Man, just gotta wonder what they're carrying in these things. They're just lead, I bet.
Bellion kind of addresses you all as you're on fire. Alright, you guys can continue to just rest, or you can help out with the watches. You guys will have to be paired with one of the tide while you do it. Can have you scheming while the rest of us are asleep. You know how it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just feel like you guys weren't those two. They a little lacking in the fight today, so we'll just have them do their work now.
Fair enough.
Well, come on. Let's be fair. We're trained professionals here. Not everyone is as good as us. That's
Hey, I need to get my 8 hours. So
No.
right.
Alright. You guys don't have anything else to do. Say, I'm gonna roll for.
Oh, I'm just
The first
drinking.
watch.
I'm drinking alcohol.
Okay.
Right.
First watch goes
After-
by. Uneventful. Do you guys want to take any watches, or did you
I'll
just
take
want
the
to sleep
second
through?
watch.
Okay.
Yeah, Smug will
I
take a
don't wanna
watch.
one.
There's only 3
I'll
watches,
also
right?
have-
Yeah, 3 watches, and for every one of you guys that stays up, a tie member has to stay awake.
Oh.
So me and Sebastian are taking the second watch.
Is
No.
there?
You have to take separate ones.
You have to take several.
Yeah.
ones. I have a question. Is there any watch that, what's his name?
Bernard
Bellion is going to be on?
Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way I can possibly take that watch with him?
Yeah, he normally does the last one. He sleeps for the first half, and that way he can just be up and get things ready in the morning after his watch is done.
How many of us can do it at the same time? I like one of my companions to be there too.
Just one of you guys at a time. If you want to just lay down and pretend to be asleep, you can certainly try, but
Okay. Never mind. I'm good.
Okay.
Withhold my watch. Doing it for the team.
So Rock, you're gonna do second watch?
Yeah, with my bird.
Okay.
Only one of us.
So you and the other Tide member are up, and keep an eye out. Give me a perception check.
Yep. $13.
Okay. You were asleep last night, and you've never really spent an extended period of time in the jungle itself on this island at this hour, and it's eerie. You're aware of the myriad of creatures that live in this jungle at night and do most of their waking activity at night, and the ambient sound from insects to branches off in the distance cracking and low like guttural sounds from in the woods from prey being hunted by different predators. It's a little unnerving, but you feel not in danger. You feel safe, but just a little more aware of what all's around you. Your watch goes by uneventful.
I'm to hit the deck.
I give him a
Yeah.
high five.
Wait, so who's up next?
Would be
Rebellion.
Bellion, and then if one of you guys wants to do it, you can. If not, you can just wake up one of those
Wait.
men.
I think Smug was going to do one of the things, but
If you want to do the third watch person, you can.
I'll go up to Belly and say, "Oi, the watch is up."
All right. He kind of like grabs his staff from his side where he was sleeping and pulls himself up and goes to sit on some of the crates to keep an eye out. You want to go ahead and make a perception check? Smug?
yeah. Let's do that. And perception is not a strong suit, so I didn't think this through. But it's not bad. Just... Oh, okay, it's 19.
Very good.
It's really good.
As you're sitting there, just Bellion's not talking very much. He's kind of just keeping it to himself, snacking on some food that he brought with him,
Sure.
and keeping an eye out on like the rest of the people in the camp. He doesn't seem too worried about what's outside. Your guys' watch goes by uneventful. So you guys all get a long rest.
So we OHP. Hit die.
So you lost 8
Then
feet.
Well, I did.
Sucker.
Wait, you got attacked?
all right, you guys begin your day's travel Who would like to roll for today?
Probably don't
We
want
rolled
to
last
roll.
time.
I did.
No, I did.
I rolled
I'll
really
roll.
good.
D20.
Wait, Kevin, did you want to do it?
I can't do. This is just a straight D20.
Yeah, nothing you can do to add anything to it.
Go for it, dude. You
Add
got it.
guidance to it. What? It's a 4.
Worse.
Wait, what'd you do?
You rolled
Got
a
a
4.
4.
Roll a D8.
I knew like the rolls
Yes.
was not going to be good since all my rolls before it were good.
What should be a 1?
You don't want it to be a 1.
It's a 6.
Oh.
6.
Okay. As the day begins to pick up, you notice that a heavy rain has moved in, and your ability to traverse the jungle has become slower. You guys lose a day of travel.
Dang.
Coupled with this sudden torrential downpour, you guys all need to make Constitution saving throws to combat the weather.
Everybody?
Yeah.
I'm a cat. I'm gonna use Flash of
Wait.
Genius.
So, hey, my ability, I don't know if it's only during fights.
Your aura,
Yeah, just my
It'll-
aura.
it can work here.
And then everyone gets a +5 to the saving throw. Because
Oh, jeez.
What a boss.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, we'll start with Dalian. What'd you roll?
I'm sorry, what was the... Skip me again. What was the roll that you wanted me to roll?
Constitution saving throw. All right, Roke.
18 plus 2
Okay,
for
you're
20,
good.
but 25.
Good.
For,
Smug, you pass with 24. Dalian.
14? Question.
Uh-huh.
Can I use one of my racial traits?
What is it?
I think it's,
can you talk yet?
Yeah, what? Am I able to talk yet? That's weird.
Have you tried to talk?
No.
You don't. have to-
Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
I can manipulate the forces of chance and chaos to gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Sure. If you want to.
I can only use it once per long rest.
Go ahead.
So that one did not work.
You don't feel like it did.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I have another racial trait. It's called Bin Luck.
Okay.
The first one was a class trait. Let's just be clear. This is
Let's see.
This guy's got so many racial traits.
So the
Hey,
first
shut
one's like
up,
a
Kevin.
level 1 thing. Yeah, Kevin.
so.
I'll just hop on.
You know, I'm just gonna take it.
Okay. You just suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
I have a question.
Sure.
So I dang it, never I tried to sleep. I never asked you to do this, never mind. Okay, I'm fine. I'll take 1 point of exhaustion. Where did I put that?
It should be on your character sheet for you to put exhaustion point somewhere. If not, you can just make a mental note of it or write it down somewhere.
Okay.
What does exhaustion do again?
1 point. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attacks, I believe. Look it up real quick.
I feel like the first one's not too bad.
Yeah.
I know, especially when I can, I don't know, Tides of Chaos it every time. Well, no, once per long rest.
Well,
I have all these things I can spend sorcery points to re-roll.
But not that.
You just have disadvantage on
Well,
ability
I didn't
checks
want to
right
keep
now.
doing it. I'm just gonna limit it to
Should've.
one time every time.
All right, Rock. What did you get?
I'm using my Flash of Genius.
Okay.
27 plus 9.
You're good. All right. As you guys have to settle down to make camp early due to the weather, Bellion, you can see, is a little frustrated about the delay. You guys can take your...
Sure.
Excuse me. Do you want to do the same watch rotations, or do you want to leave it up to Bellion and his group?
Wait, this is the evening of the
Evening of the day that the storm came on.
That's the second day, right?
Second day. Well, you guys lost a day from the weather.
Oh, right. I'd like to join Bellion if he's gonna do a watch again.
Yeah, he's gonna do the same one on his third one.
I'll do the first.
While we're circled around the fire or whatever, I asked Bellion, "Hey, are we on a time crunch?"
Well, the sooner we get there, the better. But this blasted rain keeps up, then who knows how long that'll take.
Yeah, I feel like we're going in circles today.
It can feel like that sometimes. Normally this journey takes around 3 days. But
that was my question.
After today, who knows?
You look a little tired.
A bit frustrated, yeah.
Did you say you were exhausted?
I am. Do I hear my
Not
voice?
Particularly. You do hear your voice.
Okay.
Well, they say the best thing you can do is get some sleep, so I'm gonna probably get the full 9 tonight. So we'll see ya.
Let's see.
He just chuckles to himself. Right.
Full 9. I like it.
I ask him, do we need to cover the crates?
And he thinks about it. Nah, it'll be all right.
All right. Blocked.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Kev. Or your first watch.
Yep.
And Murtag would be in those crates
24.
so fast.
Okay. All right. First watch goes by. No issue. Anyone want to wake up for a second? It's up to you guys.
Wait, John was waking up for Bellum's watch, wasn't he?
Yeah, his is the third one.
Okay. Then,
I go up
I'll go
to,
do
I guess,
second.
Sebastian, right?
yeah, that's 19 again. I'm rolling super
Damn.
well.
All right. Second watch. No problem.
On when I wake up for my third watch,
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I don't know. Can I just say going forward, I'm just gonna do trance, and it's like
What's that?
you don't. Need
Oh,
to
is it where you only
sleep
need like X
4
amount of
hours of trance,
Yeah.
like meditation?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Bellum's did that naturally. So you don't have to
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours of sleep and then 2 of
That's
like
the elf thing, right?
non-intense labor.
It says mystically acquire these proficiencies. I don't know. I didn't do all that. Okay.
That's okay.
All right. So I am going to sit down to, I'm assuming, a groggy Bellion.
Yeah.
Like
He's got like a
nearby.
tiny metal cup that he's trying to like brew what almost looks like coffee in it, just because he's like annoyed at the weather. It's still lightly raining now. It kind of died down overnight, but it's still.
Can I heat that coffee up with can I do that with prestidigitation?
Yeah, how
Sure.
hot can
You can heat things with prestidigitation. I saw like an argument to where you could heat 2 atoms to and like an extra point to create like a nuclear fission and a bomb.
Excuse me. Nope, don't want
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah. It's funny. But yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay.
Cantrip is the most powerful spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. how weak is the bonfire?
The fire seems to be like on its last legs, given its like third watch, and you guys are gonna be moving on soon, so.
Okay, so I don't need to create bonfire here.
No, you feel like it'll last you the rest of your watch until you guys have to move on.
Okay, well I just sit down. I'm looking for some kind of verbal thank you for heating this cup of coffee up for me.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize you'd done it yet, so appreciate it.
Oh yeah. No
my
problem.
Hands too many times holding it over the fire.
Well, you know, it's just the little things in life, right? Belly and I, we're traveling companions and everything. I know this is just work, right? We're work buddies, work friends, maybe work friends.
What are the odds? Like I hear this and like just loudly like roll over and slam the pillow on my head. It's like super obvious. Like, come on.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I just like to get to know you a little bit. Have you been surfing with the Crimson Tide long? Was it this just a job? I don't know.
It was a part of the original Tide, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How? So, years, huh?
Practically all my life, yeah.
Was there a reason?
Our previous captain had a reputation for being cruel and unusual. And he was, but to the members of the Tide, he was like a father to a lot of us. And don't always agree with all of his methods, but he did right by the lot of us. So
yeah, Rogue's kind of like that to me. I get that.
Don't really see him being much of a psychopathic killer.
Well, if
take your word for it, I guess.
I mean, if you know the mind of a poet, they're all psychopaths, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
Well, just kind of see where you're coming from. Why you do the things you do. Transporting drugs.
He like laughs. I haven't transported drugs in years.
Okay, so that's
There's no
not
more
drugs.
money in drugs.
Do I believe him?
You get inside check.
Oh heck yeah. That will be a 24.
Yeah, you believe him.
And I go, well, kind of getting a feel. It seems natural. Well, if it's not drugs that we're transporting, what is it?
Like
why all the
his eyes
secret,
at
I
you.
guess.
I'm not gonna tell you what we're transporting, but
And I lean in.
they're supplies for the Tide to complete something. That's all.
Oh, of course. I don't want to pry open any boxes. And I just, it's a pleasure getting to know you. I hope the rest of the trip goes smoothly. And
Right. Tell me. Yeah, I answered a question about me. Tell me a little bit more about you. What brought you down to the lovely Serpent Isles and want to join up with a band of renegade pirates? You lot don't really seem like the type. And as much as Urix is keen to let walk in, I know what he's been doing for the crown. Most people do.
The crown is like
Like the Ianthian crown.
Oh, that's like Signet and everything, right? The whole shebang.
Well, he doesn't know like the specifics to like that. He just knows that Rock has been helping them, like the local government, like the chieftain.
Oh, okay.
And the people at the fort.
I did not. Okay. I mean, a change of scenery. You know how the law gets. It's kind of. It's overbearing. You just want a little bit of life of freedom, and we heard that's where you get it, from the Isles. So me and my friends here decided to take a trip down from the mainland. Obviously, we don't look like we're from around here.
Right. Well, hopefully the rest of the trip goes smoothly.
I don't know what the pirates do. Sure. I hold up an imaginary coffee cup.
He does little cheers and he just drinks it and he doesn't take his eyes off you.
Great. I not really knowing what to say. I just kind of gaze into the forest edge.
Okay.
Do I need to roll my perception check now?
Yeah.
Hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Billion know I'm in prison?
You gather, given what he said to Dalian,
23.
there aren't many people that don't know.
This is out of the game.
Uh-huh.
So, if a lot of people know I'm in prison with the group, and then all of a sudden I'm magically traveling.
Okay, I did completely avoid answering that part of his question.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, will Bellion connect the two dots?
You have an ankle
that might be one of the key reasons why he's not been so trusting of you guys.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't know your guys' ulterior motives. Who knows? You guys could be trying to screw over and actually want to help them, or you're trying to catch them, or you're just trying to do your own independent thing and benefit just you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm for that one.
No motive.
Yeah. Your ambiguity in your morality is aiding in your guys' story so far.
At some point when everybody wakes up, I need to tell everybody what our story was.
Okay.
You tell that.
You can speak to everybody as you're like loading the carts and stuff back up, getting ready for the next day of travel.
Okay. Anyways, I rolled a 23.
Oh. Watch goes by fine.
Okay.
All right. Day 3. Who wants to roll?
Someone new.
Not
I'll
me.
do it.
Okay.
All right, here we go, boys.
Is my exhaustion point gone?
It is gone. Yeah.
Sweet.
So it was 15, but it rolled over to a 10.
Okay. Roll a d6.
You're no better than the rest of us, Kevin.
You better roll for your Raven as well.
I mean, numerically, he's 5 better.
What did you roll?
A 1?
Your fingers behind your mic. But, yeah.
Yo, why do we suck at this?
Okay. You guys make the weather breaks away, and it's a relatively nice day. It's a little humid and uncomfortable, but Bellion seems to be in a good mood. Like you guys are picking up pace, and you've reached the section of the jungle where it's almost on like a downgrade. You're going down a series of hills, and you're having to do switchbacks to get down safely with the wagons. And you come to the bottom of this path, and there's a series of small patches on the ground that look slightly discolored. And Bellion calls the caravan to a halt and gets up and begins inspecting. If you guys want to make a perception check, you guys
love
can.
to.
Yeah.
Why can't I roll this the first?
14.
The sky looks nice.
Natural 1.
Okay. Anyone get a 15 or higher? Okay. Rock. You know exactly what this is.
Quicksand. Oh wow! I was just
Certain parts of the jungle, the ground can swallow creatures and objects whole. And Bellion notices and says, God, this wasn't here the last time. Why is this fucking jungle like this? Alright. Move the wagons carefully. We don't want any of the supplies to fall in. So, we're gonna do a little skill challenge. Similar to the one we did with the boat.
Okay.
There's about a 60-foot period total in length of where there's intermittent pockets of this sand pit or this quicksand material. There are areas where it looks like the carts can just kind of eke by and just make it, and then other areas where it looks like it's blocked off entirely. You guys have to find a solution to get the carts around.
Let's see here. What can help my guy? Can my guy use? Oh, it would be survival, wouldn't it? I was wondering if we could use nature to see oh, these plants only are only in safe areas, or the roots of these plants are safe to tread on, or
Yeah. Give me a nature check.
Yes. Okay, that is
Question, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use vortex warp on objects?
I don't know the words you just spoke to me. Let me look it up. Let me know what you roll, John.
a 10. Build a chin.
10?
Yep.
Okay. So, you hop down from I'm assuming you're riding your elk today.
Yes.
Okay, you hop down from your elk. You begin to inspect the foliage and root systems around the different pockets of sand, and the pockets vary in sizes. Some 10 feet in width, others in 5. It just looks like it's inconvenient. It's a mishmash of these sand pits, and you're looking around and you feel like you've got a pretty good path, at least for the first section, to try and get the wagons through to the next little spot where they can be congregated. Yeah. So on foot you start guiding the carts, and unfortunately there was a repetition in pattern of the routes, or you weren't entirely too sure about the stability on the ground, and one of the wheels in the wagon falls in, and a smaller barrel tips off and falls into the sand.
Oh no.
That's one failure.
Wait.
Is it stuck in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, and it's, you guys have heard of quicksand, and normally the increased movement causes whatever to be sucked in to move faster. This is sinking rapidly after making contact with the sand. Within a handful of seconds, it's submerged underneath, and there's this, in the gap of where the barrel kind of sank through, like a plume of what looks like sulfurous smoke comes up and out.
So what I do after it gets stuck is I polymorph into a grizzly bear and try to push it out of the, push the cart as a whole over to get the wheel unstuck.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh, as a grizzly bear?
Yeah.
I've had this ready.
It's okay, I'm looking up Kevin's thing. Twist space around another creature.
Brown bear, this is pretty close. +4.
It says creature specifically.
Okay.
14.
Yeah. You shift into this large bear form, and the rest of the guards kind of freak out for a second, and you lumber one of your shoulders into the cart and get it up past from sinking any further into the next little area where it's safe.
Is there any way, since I know this is kind of a double one, but grizzly bears have a good sense of smell, and you said it was sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way I can sniff out little quicksand spots?
You know what?
Well, you ain't a dog.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Yes, you can. Give me. I believe bears have heightened sense with smell, right? Advantage on. Yeah. So give me a perception check. The DC will be a little higher, but it works. So it'll be good for you guys.
Natural 20 for a 21 with advantage.
That is very impressive. You guys see after Roke kind of shoulders one of the carts up and out of the way into the next space, and without missing a beat, paws around to the front of the path and begins sniffing. And you see as he goes up to certain pits and sniffs and kind of shakes his head and his ears flap, and he goes over to other ones and he sniffs and it doesn't have the same reaction. You notice that not all the different sand pits look the same, but the ones with that sulfurous smell are the ones that have the greatest risk of becoming this quicksand trap you guys are trying to avoid. And so with your sense of smell, you're able to quickly and easily guide the carts through a series of sand pits that they would have no other way of knowing otherwise were safe to move the carts along. That's 2 successes. So you guys are almost at the end. You have another 20 feet to go once to be past this danger.
It's like a bear.
He's like, way to go, bear.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
The bears.
What else can my character do?
I could turn into a bear as well.
Do you know what's better than one bear?
2 bears.
2 bears.
The Bears. For some reason, I just decided to get a lot of mental spells.
Okay.
I'm not even sure.
Oh. How big of an area is this that we're dealing with? How much further do we have to go?
You got about 20 feet left of this area that's pockmarked with potential sand traps.
I don't know if it would make it better or worse but my guy's thinking about doing plant growth. To, like, normally it's used to hinder movement, but
Well, if you hinder the movement of the sand,
maybe it would like give us something to like actually stand on.
Okay. I like it.
You know?
Make a. It's a spell, right?
Yeah, it's a spell.
All right. Roll a d20 and then add whatever your spell casting modifier is to it.
Which is actually plus 5. Because, so, oh, it's a 20.
A 20. You meet it exactly.
Oh, nice.
So, you guys see that Bellion is a little apprehensive with letting Smug take another shot after the mishap that happened earlier. But you guys watch as Smug reaches out with this magical energy, and plants from the nearby surrounding the sand pits begin to grow towards Smug and cover the sand pits. And it takes you guys a little bit more time to get across safely, but the increase or the added barrier between the carts and the sand from the plants allows you to safely travel over the remaining distance and get to the other side of the clearing safely. Well, that went better than I thought it would.
Yeah, too bad that stuff got left behind.
Yeah.
Was it one of the...
It was one of the barrels that you guys didn't get a good read from with the detect magic.
Oh, but it was one that had magic in it.
Yeah, you weren't able to get like a solid read like you were from the wooden crates.
Oh.
The barrels seem to be a little more protected.
More protected?
Mm-hmm. Well, shouldn't be too much further ahead now.
Are we okay with just leaving that barrel?
Well, I'm not gonna go diving after it. If you want to risk it, be my guest.
As long as the boss
Holding's
doesn't
submerged, right?
Yeah, the thing's gone.
Bear in mind.
Oh, I gotta unpolymorph.
Oh.
Alright. You guys resume the latter half of your guys' day's travel and begin to make camp for what would be now your third day. And
It's a long third day.
Yeah. Bellion, as you guys are sitting around eating, we should get there relatively mid-afternoon tomorrow. Barring any holdups. When we get there, same deal as before. Carry the boxes. Keep your eyes where we tell you to put them. Back to the carts. Get home. Urix will do a job well done.
Will we be traveling back the same way?
We'll be traveling back the same way. If you guys have other means to travel, you're more than welcome to use those.
Anybody? Anybody?
Not me.
Not I. Yeah, the party full of spellcasters.
Dude, I don't think teleport is like available yet.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah.
Well,
I do have. I could
good
do
job
magic.
securing the ship today.
Did you say that's Bellion?
Yeah,
Why, thank you.
I really feel like we're working better as a team. So, but you keep doing your job, and I'm gonna keep sleeping, so
Right. Those 9 hours, right?
yeah, you'd be surprised when you had to transform every bone in your body.
I can imagine it can be quite straining.
It's actually very painful. And he tries just to lie, like, it's super painful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how it is being a spellcaster, though. I mean, you probably wouldn't understand. Yeah, but, you know, the level of is different.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of just throw up a prayer and just, must be nice just to have a god to do all the work for you, but
I don't put much stock in the gods. That's okay though. You get your rest, sunshine. I'll see you bright and early.
Ooh, I like how you did the sunshine. I get it.
Well, say nothing more.
Goodness.
All right.
So
You guys
he's not
bed
a cleric?
down.
I'll take the third shift. Rebellion.
Okay.
I take the second shift.
Okay.
I guess Sebastian will take the first. I'm surprised that Roke or whatever is getting off scot-free.
I know none of you have said anything.
But
Hey man, gotta get my rest.
Yeah. All right. Give me a perception check, John.
and during this time period, he's gonna ask, "Is there a magic circle somewhere?
Is there a what?
Is there a magic circle?" He's gonna ask the guy if there's a magic circle anywhere on the island.
Like the ones they use for teleporting people?
Yeah. Turns
I
out,
think there's one in the fort, and I think the chieftain has one in his. It's not really a palace where he lives with his family. It's like an estate.
okay, probably don't want to use those then.
Yeah, they're pretty heavily guarded. Never actually heard of anyone that's used them.
Yeah.
Or I've met anyway.
Well, it costs 100 gold pieces anyways, so probably not worth it.
What? Well, I guess if you're getting to go somewhere from like really far away to even further away, and it's like instant, I guess it's kind of worth it. Otherwise, you're gonna be on a bloody ship for 2 weeks, sometimes a month.
Yeah, you're right. I got a 5 on the perception.
Okay. You seem, and now that you've gotten this particular guy talking, he seems to not really shut up, and he just goes on telling you about different stories from around the island, different animals that he's heard killed people.
At night, what talking about?
Yeah, at night, whilst people are not paying attention, and like it was not until like the end of your watch that you realized that you got so like enraptured in the stories, like, oh shit, I should have. You like check the boxes and they're all still there.
Okay. And like, this is like, then he goes on about his like tenets, and it's like, well, you see, you gotta kindle a light because of the.
That's really beautiful, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I feel like not a lot of people have much appreciation for nature.
You know what? You're right. It's just, it's a shame. You know, more and more people living in the city. It's just not the thing.
And that's what's so nice about the Serpent Isles. It's like becoming modern, but we're still staying true to like the island roots. It's lovely.
It's lovely. You know, maybe I'll get a timeshare here. Yeah, do they do those?
You know, well, like you go to like a day-long meeting, like breakfast that's free, but then you have to spend the whole day walking around looking at the places, and then yeah, they have those here. They're actually quite affordable. I know someone that sells them back in back in the city, if you want the information, I'm sure they'd love to talk to you.
Oh yeah.
It's just Urix.
Yeah, it's just your All right.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they go wake up the other guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock, you're taking second watch, you said?
I'm taking the same watch as
Oh, it's Bellion. Okay.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Dalian.
Dalian.
Dalian, he's a curious guy.
Sure.
He will. Does he? I guess he's seen the guy that he's on watch with a few times.
Yeah, it's one of the guys that have been traveling around with you.
Scoping it out.
It's
does
actually
everybody?
the guy that got pretty beat up by that shambling mound thing. And he's got like bandages wrapped around him. Bellion didn't really seem too pressed to like heal him magically.
Okay.
You woke it off.
Is he trying to heat up a coffee cup as well?
No, he seems just kind of like really skittish after like jumpy after what happened.
Okay.
And he's just like looking around.
I pick up maybe a coffee cup.
Okay.
And find some. Is there cold coffee laying around?
The only coffee that you've seen is what Bellion has on him.
Dang it. All right, fine.
Hot water's nice.
Yeah, I'll just heat up some water.
Put some pine needles in there.
Sure. And I give it to him. It looks like you need this.
Thank you. Yeah, I hate this job.
Lad, what's your name? If you don't mind me asking. What is it?
Darren.
Darren. Seen you a couple times on this trip. You seem to
yeah.
hold yourself together well.
Really?
Does he look
Bellion's
young?
almost- He looks kind of young. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like in his early 20s.
All right, sweet. Well, I just wanted to I need to use the restroom. Mind if you keep watch while I just go?
Oh yeah.
Take a leak.
Yeah. I got it. They normally leave me on watch by myself anyway. Anyway, yeah.
Great. Make sure nothing sneaks up on us, and I kind of trot into the woods. Okay.
Okay. Shout if you need help, I guess.
Yeah, just don't listen too closely. It feels weird every time I use the restroom, and I feel like everybody's listening.
Oh, I get it.
Okay. So I walk out into the forest, and I get some distance away. I like to polymorph into a tiny creature. I don't know, a rat, something little.
Okay.
And I like to come back into camp and maybe sniff around these boxes. Look for anything good.
All right. Give me just a general stealth check for the rat as you come back into camp.
It's a rat thing.
I think it's just going to be their dexterity modifier.
Okay. Rat. Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to roll disadvantage for the guard because he's shaken up.
Do I add any modifiers on mine? Oh, just the rats, right?
Whatever the dex modifier is for the rat.
Okay. Hold on. Do I need to roll anything for polymorphing?
Yeah. Roll d20.
Fireball.
15. Should be okay.
You're fine.
Alright. I rolled a hold on. I forgot the number. Do you mind if I roll again?
You just roll again.
That is a 10.
The guard rolled a 6 plus 3, 9.
Okay.
So your little rodent body, mouse body, just skitters back into the camp, past your sleeping teammates, and over to the crates.
Okay.
All right, what are you looking for?
I am looking for, so, as we heard from Roke, that a lot of this was blocked, right? His detect magic was kind of meh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get any kind of visualization on these, the things that we're actually carrying around.
Okay.
I think I have an idea of what it is for, if they're constructing something, but I'm not sure.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Is that with the rat's intelligence?
With the rat's intelligence.
Unless, if you want to, I'll let you unpolymorph. It'll give the guard another roll to see if he hears you apparate at the crates. But you could probably do a more thorough investigation of what is in front of you.
Okay. Is there... how about this? Can I start with just smelling for something?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
That just seems weird. And now I do have keen smell.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Better. That is 24.
24. As you're sniffing over the different crates and then the barrels, you're picking up a lot of familiar scents to you, and these scents are heightened by the form that you polymorph into. So you're smelling things more clearly than you would have before. You smell the normal, kind of slowly rotting wood smell, the general smells from the jungle around you. And there's something odd coming from the crates, but mostly the barrels. The scent that you're picking up, it's coming from both of them, but it smells more pungent from the barrels. And you're having a hard time placing what the smell is, because it's not something that you've ever really smelt before. It's a mix between oxidized metal, if you've ever smelt wire, metal that's been electrocuted, it's got a weird acidy smell. And then it also smells like salt water.
Okay. When I was in that vision, did I smell anything like that?
No, you didn't smell it.
Okay.
So from smelling that, you're led to believe whatever's in these crates is metal of some kind.
So the barrel specifically, though, right?
From what's inside it.
Okay.
The barrels and all the crates are wooden with metal reinforcements to make the boxes and crates sturdier. But the thing that you're smelling that smells really weird is coming from inside the barrels and crates.
Okay. And there's no gap or anything where I can see through.
Not really.
Okay. I won't try to dig too much into it then. I'm just gonna back out and then unpolymorph, come back.
Okay.
And then I'll finish the rest of mine.
The second smell, it was oxidized metal mixed with salt water.
Oh, salt water.
Okay.
Almost like something had been like saturated with it.
Like when we were shipping it, or
I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna roll my perception, I guess. That is a 15, 21.
Cool. The guy greets you back. The rest of your watch goes by uneventfully. Rock and Bellion.
Is he sitting by the campfire?
He's sitting in the same spot. He's sitting on top of one of the crates
I go
of
up
stuff
to
with his coffee.
Oi, Billion.
Yeah.
Sit down right next to him. Now, why is it that I don't remember you? Even though you've been in the Crimson Tide all your life.
I told him that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you said you were gonna share the same story, all of us.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
As I recall, you were never a member of the Tide. How would you know any of its members?
What do you say to that, huh?
yeah, real recognize real.
One gangster to another.
Oh. But you seem to remember me from our last confrontation.
I remember meeting you under different circumstances, though you may not remember me.
And what different circumstance would that be? Why the secrecy?
I mean, a big part of it is because I don't really care about that time anymore. You know? What happened back then pales into comparison what's happening now.
This is like an ex-girlfriend.
So true.
So how long you been working with Yurix?
Urix, no, I've been his little chaperone for 6 months now.
6 months. Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And what about you, Rock?
Time out. How would he know if I was never in the Crimson Tide?
If he was in the Crimson Tide.
You gather he was fairly high up in the Tide before. Given what Dalian told you about what Bellion said about how long he'd been in there and his relationship to the captain, you gather that he was
One of the original members.
Either the second mate, if not the first mate.
Oh.
You do know that Corlin became the first mate towards the end when the Crimson Tide was initially what's the word?
Defeated.
Defeated. And you know that her appointment was new and she wasn't a first mate for very long until the tide fell.
So here's my next one. Do I know her and Yurix have a good relationship or a bad relationship?
If who and Urix has a good relationship?
Corlin.
Carolyn?
Yeah, Carolyn. Corlin.
I mean, the only
because
before recently, you were under the impression that any member of the Tide that was like actively still trying to get the band back together, so to say, or those that were just kind of like hung up their pirating ways after the defeat they suffered, if retired or not, if they came into contact with yours, it was kill on sight. And so for Carolyn to be giving Urix this position seems really odd with how you know the Tide operates. Like their code of how they conducted business in their crew, it's very odd that they let him back and given him a position of
we've been asking the wrong question.
His esteem.
Okay, so my next question to you as a DM, not to Bellion. What did this? Okay, actually, I'm gonna ask this to Bellion.
Okay.
So, Bellion.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your boss, in a sense. We all know at one point he betrayed your captain. We all know the point.
Urix isn't my boss, bud.
What?
Urix isn't my boss, bud.
Okay. The guy who's
But
paying
sure.
your money. The guy who's paying your money.
Right.
Now, why is it that broken the pirate's code and you're all buddy-buddy? Don't tell me you sold out for money.
Nah, what I'm after is priceless. The only way I'll be satisfied is when the Tide comes crashing down on that ill-begotten city. And we're on top. The only reason I tolerate Urix's position is for the very pirate code. Orders to be followed to a letter.
Another question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
I would know that, like you said earlier, Corlin gave basically, I don't know, a point, a position, or whatever to Urix, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, all that you know, so from what you guys have learned so far is that Carolyn has kind of like reassembled the Crimson Tide, and so it makes sense. And like from what you guys have learned is that Corlin is the only one in the Tide, probably other than Bellion, who could have given the like no kill order on Urix. No one else had that like level of authority within the Tide to make that decision.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume, like you said, I don't know who Bellion is. Well,
Sure.
I can't remember him, so I'm just gonna go with this. So, how did you feel about Corlin giving the no kill on Urix? Giving him this position. Now, tell me that is not burning you.
I mean, I gotta be honest. First time I heard the orders, wasn't too happy. But it's always best to listen to the entire story before you make your judgments. And Urix, he's doing okay for now.
So you're telling me Great Crimson Tide is relying on Urix for his supply?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna use a Flash of Genius.
Interesting.
19.
Okay. Urix is filling a specific role for the time. And, you know, jobs have their eventual conclusion. So, wouldn't worry about Urix for too much longer.
So, you and I both know Urix is a pretty sly man.
Birds of a feather.
How do you know he's not preparing to backstab you any moment?
And he leans closer to you, and he taps a little the side part of his spectacles that he wears, and you see a flash hover over the lenses. Because I always got one eye on the little rat.
One eye on the rat.
Yeah.
And he looks down at the little collar, the little bracelet that's on your wrist. Unless you've made any attempt to hide it that you didn't tell me about.
I mean, would a cloak cover? Because would the cloak cover that kind of stuff? And my uniform and all that? Or my clothes?
I don't know.
Aren't you wearing boots?
Because I'm assuming my clothes would cover it.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, he's not talking about me as a rat.
No.
I was like, wow, this guy really is.
No. Urix is the rat in this situation.
Yeah. Okay, I want to do one more question.
Sure.
Yeah, you always got one eye on him. Let me ask you this. Orlin made the call. Is it Corlin? Carolyn? Carolyn made the call to no kill. How do you not know that they're working together?
I don't.
Because if I remember correctly, betraying your captain is a pretty big, serious crime.
Right.
No matter how big the use of a person is. What if they're both working together, not filling you in? And what if Earth's real agenda is to take out Carolyn to be captain of the Crimson Tide?
You think Urix is gonna be captain of the Tide? Is that your big crackpot theory?
Hey, my big crackpot theory, you also got the captain killed.
Urix made a begrudgingly good move against the captain. And we were hobbled for a time. But if you don't pull the weeds out by the roots, they tend to come back. And leaving the head of the Tide's daughter alive, things were always bound to get a bit more complicated.
Saying one man crippled the entire fleet. You don't think for a second he can't become a captain and take you and Carolyn out. Now that, my friend, is a miscalculation on your part.
I think Corlin possesses the best traits of her father and none of the worst. Wait,
Corlin's the daughter of the Crimson Tide boss?
Do we know about that?
He just let it slip.
Okay.
You've been rolling pretty high on persuasions, and he's kind of letting his guard down.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit! What was I saying?
Best traits of the father, but none of the work.
Yeah.
Like that.
Gordon got the best traits of her father, and none of the wanton, psychopathic, murdering tendencies that led to his betrayal of Urix. Do you even know what Urix did?
Do I?
Not. The only thing a lot of people know is that Urix did something that let the previous captain get caught, but not very many people know what it is. Make one more persuasion check for me.
Can I use another reaction, or you use my?
Sure. I don't know how the Flash of Genius thing works. If you want to tell me how it works.
So you use your reaction and add int modifier to ability checks or saving. And I could use it.
It's ability checks or saving throws, and it's like you have like X amount of uses of it per day.
5 times.
Is there like an overt like visual effect that accompanies it? Does it say?
Is it a literal flash?
I just want to make sure you're not going like shalom, shaloom.
Can I also give him Tides of Chaos to get advantage?
You're asleep, right?
Urix.
I'm
Bellion's
tranced.
Bellion's talking kind of loud now that he's getting heated. Give me a perception check with disadvantage to see if you wake up and hear it.
It's like meditating, but he
16.
like.
It says.
I mean,
you gain
technically,
the
I got my
ability-
4 hours in already, so I think.
Sure. I'll let you give him advantage. What'd you say?
It says you gain the ability to come up with solutions under pressure.
Okay. Yeah,
When you
that's
or
fine.
another creature you see within 30 feet makes ability checks or saving throw, you can use reaction to add modifier.
Yeah, sure.
All right, with advantage.
With advantage. Cool. Which one is this again?
He did, boys. He did.
Okay, so 12 plus 5 plus 1.
30.
12
8.
plus 5. So 18. Alright. I haven't rolled above a 10 tonight.
Dang. Sure.
Oh, I need to take genius off.
Okay.
All right. Give me something juicy.
Wait, so John's the only one that like eavesdropping, right?
Yeah. Bellion kind of, and you've noticed like as you've been talking about this topic and like Urix, Bellion's been pretty calm most of the time you guys have known him. Not much just like rattled him, but the more that you bring up the like past, his history with the Tide, and like you kept throwing its failure in his face, he's getting a little more frustrated, and so he's looking like a little. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before in real life, but when you talk to someone that's not like all there mentally, and like different words you say begin to trigger them, you could almost watch the like crazy person like inside start to like claw their way out. It's kind of what Bellion looks like right now. His eyes are getting wider, and his posture is getting like more like agitated and aggressive. Whereas as opposed he was sitting back drinking his coffee, now he's kind of like holding the mug over top of it, crushing it in his hand.
What was the word you used? A horde? Or
What was that?
what word did you use? A horde? Or what? You said, I don't know if you've talked to a
Crazy person.
Oh, I don't know if you've like seen someone that's like clinically like crazy, but like as you talk to them, you can like kind of see it start coming out from them.
I talk to Kevin like almost every day.
But Belian kind of like leans forward. He's like, Urix brought the captain, Ragus, information about where the chieftain was going to be at sea on his patrol with his son who had newly become a man, showing him his roots that he was going to be doing patrols with. And so Ragus thought, pull up by the roots, take the chieftain and little Prince Tyel out, and then the Todd be able to wash over the island unimpeded. But chieftain went and called in help from the damned Signet. A level of force we weren't prepared for at the time. We thought it was going to be a few frigates. By the time they were done, well, we looked about as bad as Tyel did a few weeks ago. And Ragus. Knelt, defeat, chieftain. But what none of them realized is that little Carolyn was aboard the whole time. And when she saw her father killed, that little bit of her dad buried away in there, that little bit of crazy cracked. Only she didn't let it consume her. She built, and kind of like gestures around to like the boxes and just the area around. The Todd now. And I'll tell you this. And he like looks at the boxes, looks back at you. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way now.
Do I have any indication of what's in the box?
What's in the box?
So, if I remember correctly, last session when John described to you guys what the dream was, you made a history check and you recalled that it was some sort of like other planar ship, right? Now that you guys have had some time to think about it, I'm gonna let you do another check. So you're gonna do a history check, but since it's not just getting general knowledge of different kind of like vessels and stuff throughout the different planes, you're looking for a little more specific. DC is gonna be higher.
Okay. Can I use my flash of genius again?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Dude, this is coming in clutch.
I don't have advantage, right, for this?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Come on, history. Give me a D20.
What would you say a 6 would get me?
Them space boats, man. Yeah, I know.
18 plus 5.
23?
Yeah.
22?
23.
DC 50.
In changing ships since Dalian did his second, he went third. Has Dalian told Rock what they like figured out?
Can I
Yes.
tell it to him now?
Sure, you're awake.
Telepathically.
Sure.
Then yes.
Okay. The 23. You're
I try
thinking
not to
about
act surprised.
Yeah.
So,
you're thinking about all the different stories that you've heard whilst being in prison from other guards, just out drinking in the city. You gotten into places where you shouldn't have been, read some things that you probably weren't allowed to do before you got caught. The going through, like, in your brain, the different type of vessels that you're aware of, that the different creatures and populace you use in the different planes. You're like, fire doesn't really make any sense. Water, their vessels are mostly like solidified, like air pockets, so it doesn't really make any sense for like a substance to be there. You start thinking, going through the list, and you like settle on the far realm, and like the Astral Sea. And you're like, and that's when Dalian sends you the message about what kind of like smell it was. And you've heard rumors that the metals in the Astral Sea, since a lot of what's makes up the material world there is formed of like innate will by these deific creatures that live in the Astral Sea that can build like kind of like semi-worlds or destroy them at like thoughts. Brings to mind that smell that was described, that sense of like alien oxidized metal. And then you think about the salt water and you're like, there's not any water there. And then you think that maybe they found something here in the prime material, not in the astral plane. You don't know of anyone that can get there. You don't think Carolyn, at least from what you've heard, possesses the ability to travel there. That's it.
Okay. What was Billion's last sentence that he said?
He said, the tide will crash over and they won't even see it coming.
And he looked down at the box and then looked back up.
Well, yeah, he like implying. Yeah.
I leaned in close to him. It's like, how did Carolyn find a way to the Astral Sea?
Wow.
You know,
whispering, but just loud enough that Dandelion can hear me. Because, you know, he...
I'm leaning a little closer. Why are they whispering?
Sorry if I'm taking a long time here, guys.
No, you're fine. Okay, so a few things are about to happen, and we're going to go through them in order. The first is...
He kicks you in the chest.
No. Dalian, I want you to make a perception check with disadvantage to hear what Rock just said. And then Rock, you're going to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
I'm going to use my flash of genius.
Okay.
I'm going to... At disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Natural one.
Okay.
So I rolled a 10 and a 15. So 15.
Fail.
Otherwise it'll be 20. You said fail?
Yeah. You rolled a 15?
Even if I rolled a 15, I would have failed?
Yeah. Or what is your end total roll?
15.
Oh,
15.
yeah. You fail.
Yeah.
As you said those words to Velian, asking that question, you guys weren't really sure what he could do. And without you even noticing a movement, without even speaking any words,
Oh no.
there's this fog that hits your mind, and it kind of like reels you back, and
Wait, real quick.
you come to, and you're sitting in front of Bellion, and you're talking. We were talking about what we were talking about.
Astral plane.
We were talking about.
I think
This is part of the act.
You don't really remember. The last thing you remember about the conversation was asking him about why he's trusting Urix now.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Would my ring of mind shielding prevent any of that?
What does it say?
What the?
It might.
It's like after this happens.
Yeah.
You're immune to me. Well, probably not then. This is your
Here, I'm reading
that
it.
allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know you're lying, or know your creature. Probably not. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, it's not as applicable as I was thinking
No.
it was.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Wow.
And Bellion just kind of like leans back and, well, Carolyn's got her plans for Urix. He'll be dealt with. But he
So
looks
this
up
is-
to the sun. About time to
much
get him
was-
up.
How much was forgotten?
Uh,
Me coming up with the conclusion of astral plane.
Let me look at the spell.
Dang it, I forgot I was supposed to be taking notes on all these things, and I just...
Well, I mean, you didn't hear it.
Well,
Not the
I
last-
heard it up to something.
Is up until you asked about the astral plane.
You don't know that the memory is missing, but there. The only current memory you have of the conversation with Bellion was directly after you asked him the question about why he's okay with Urix being back in the tide, and that's it.
Do I know that she's a daughter?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Somebody does.
Do I know? How much did I hear? How about that?
You should hear everything up to the point where I whisper.
Up until you heard everything up until he asked the question about the astral stuff.
Okay.
It seemed like after you sent him the message about what you smelled, he asked the question, and then
Oh, but I couldn't hear him ask that question, or I
yeah,
did.
whatever Bellion did in the seconds after that,
Okay.
no one has any idea what happened.
Wait, John, did you see that? Did your character physically see
No,
that part?
he made me roll a perception, and I couldn't see it, so I couldn't see
no.
the spell.
Well,
Subtle spell. It's pretty
Yeah.
useful.
This guy's a sorcerer. Okay.
He's a divine sorcerer, right? Because he healed people.
Okay, well, I just laughed.
Uh-huh.
I said, just let you know. Be on your tiptoes.
Roger that. Wake the rest of them up. Time to make our delivery.
Me wake the rest of them up?
Yeah, that's what I
Nah.
said, isn't it?
I'll sit
Get
here
wrecked.
and drink. I'll let you wake the rest of them.
You're really gonna make me kill you, huh?
I stand up. Say that again. Now louder.
I speak to his mind.
And he
Relax,
kinda,
dude.
stands up. You really don't want to do this.
Oh, I know what I want.
I'm awake, right? So can I just Oh!
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I think it's time to wake up.
I just keep staring at him.
Yeah, he doesn't move.
I kind of interject. You want me to heat that coffee up again?
That'd be great. You might want to keep a little walkie in line.
You might want to watch your tone.
So, anyways, when does the session end again? What's our?
And you guys break camp
Okay.
and begin.
My thought was like I was making headway, but since like me and him were like connecting on my end,
Mhm.
but then you removed it, and then it went back to the.
Yep.
Okay, just that's the reason why I did what I did. So.
Yep.
I like the thought of like, what if you just like repeated the exact same conversation?
I thought about that. I actually thought about that. Yeah.
That's pretty funny, actually.
So
Then I was
before,
like,
before we wrap up this session, I just want to kind of narrate a little bit your guys' the last like half of this day. It goes by, no one needs to roll. It goes by uneventfully, and the sun is on its like way to setting. It's like mid-afternoon, and you come upon a large like break in the trees, and it's one that you haven't seen since you started your journey. When you break through the tree line, you see down along the coast a large, run-down shipyard. Rock, you're familiar with like these places where ships who've been damaged or brought in to be docked or be let into some sluice to be taken inside a warehouse to be repaired on a larger scale if they have any like hull damage. A 40-foot clearing rests between the tree line and where this abandoned shipyard is. You see a handful of Crimson Tide members milling about outside, moving boxes, repairing smaller sailing vessels, and you see other like shipments of wagons that look similar to yours arriving from an opposite direction. The carts look like they're stacked and being processed individually, like they're being led around the front, unloaded, and the materials taken inside. And that is where we'll pick up next time.
Nice.
Is it next Tuesday?
Yeah, it'll be next Tuesday. We're gonna do a little back-to-backsies.
Back species.
Yeah. From